Then Mohamed Arara, Commissioner of Environment at Aqaba Special Economic Zone Authority of Jordan. Then Khaled Ozaili, Mayor of Hebron, Palestinian National Authority. Then Victoria Palau, Director General for European Affairs, Generalitat Valenciana, Spain. Then Massimo Toschi, consigliere del Presidente della Regione Toscana per le relazioni internazionali. Rabi Sabra, Director General of the Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture of Beirut, Lebanon. Ala Hez, Secretary General, Federation of Egyptian Chambers of Commerce. Luigi Raffo, Professor in charge of Promotion and Participation in European Programs, University of Cagliari, Italy. And Gemma Aubarel, Head of the Program Coordination Unit of the Annalyn Foundation. So let's start our debate, maybe. And I would like to start with a question, first of all. It's about your experiences as different kind of local authorities at different levels. So how did you cope with this program and with these strategies? I would like to start with the first speaker, Nader Ghazal, the mayor of Tripoli, important city from Lebanon. So please, Mr. Ghazal, you have the floor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me first of all to express my deep honor and impressed really by the audience that we have. Since we're talking about partnerships, it gives me a great honor to speak to you about our role in partnership in Tripoli, Lebanon. And also allow me to thank Mr. Vice President of the Regional Autonomy of Sardinia, and Mr. Giorgio Laspisa, and Mrs. Anna Kati, the General Director for Joint Management Authority, for their good management, for their warm hospitality, and also to the government of Italy. Before I give my speech, I would like to refer to Mrs. Undersecretary, Her Excellency, when she talked about the resources, and then she talked about the importance of the transition in the Arabian countries. In fact, I think from the concept point, it is crucially important nowadays that we in the cities and countries in the Mediterranean basin to look at each other as a diversified community, a big community that is well diversified and that is well in need for each other. I think we have many commonalities between our cultures, geographic location, and what have you. Before also I move on with the technical part of the presentation, I think it's very important to stress the importance of the concept. When we talk about the private-public partnerships in our cities, when we talk about the CBOs, the community-based organizations and NGOs, I think they give a great opportunity to the central government to relieve these governments from their detailed obligations. It gives them better services to be transferred directly to the communities and to the citizens. Having said that, allow me to start with the presentation. Very quickly, we'll be talking about the decentralized cooperation partnership projects in Al-Fayha, Lebanon, and Tripoli. Just a quick view about the city of Tripoli. A background about the city. We're talking about a city that has been there for almost 3,500 years back. We're in the Mediterranean, half of the Mediterranean coast, in the middle of it. And at the same time, we share many cultural background, and we have many episodes of historic cultures in our city, in our neighborhood. A quick view about the city. That's a regional perspective. Closer look to Lebanon, and then that's the city. Plain view, and this is the overview of the coastal front. Some islands, and now let me go into the projects that we have ongoing, and then I'll talk a bit about the projects that are newly approved and then the projects that are newly proposed. I'm going to be short in my presentation. The presentation, I'm sure, is going to be on the website of the program, of the conference. We have already an ongoing project with the solid waste sorting plant. It is an EU grant for 1 million euros, coordinated by one of the ministries in Lebanon. And the program has already started in 2010, in July 2010, and expected duration, it's expected the finish date is in July this month, in fact. We have another project that is ongoing also, the GODEN, Gestion Optimisée de Déchets en Méditerranée, financed by Ciudade program. We have the feasibility study already done for the composting plant, and then we have municipal complaint center. The project is for almost 130,000 euros, and the deadline is also in July 2012. Then we have the newly approved projects. We have the USUDS project, the Urban Sustainable Development Strategy. Our partners with us are Spain, we have Catalonia and Andalusia. Tunisia has Fax and Sousse. In Lebanon we have Saida along with us, and Cyprus we have Larnaca. We're talking about the budget of 91,000 euros. The kickoff meeting is around mid-October, last November, and we have two years to finish. Very quick, we have the Ramud project, which is, we have partners from Sousse, Tunisia, from Tripoli, Lebanon, Siena, Toscana, Italy, and Barcelona, Spain. And in fact, we've been very active with Barcelona and with Med Cities. And allow me to thank you, my good friend, Joan Parpar, who's with us. I'm sure that he's so active in the Arab countries and specifically in Tripoli, Lebanon. The budget, as I said before, and we have 30 months to be finished. And in fact, based on our accomplishment as a union, we were appointed as an antenna for dissemination of knowledge transfer center for the Mediterranean Basin for strategic development. In the Ramud project, we're focusing, in fact, it is 3 projects. One of the projects that is focused in Tripoli, Lebanon, is about the public transport and taxes and services. It is financed, of course, by EU through the NP-CBC Med program. The budget is almost 500,000 euros, and we have along with us from Italy, we have Genoa, we have Tangier from Morocco, and we have Sfax from Tunisia and Marseille from France, besides Valencia from Spain. The duration is about 30 months. Governance, this is about air quality and to control pollution and to provide equipment. We have technical supports from several NGOs and organizations such as World Bank, Marseille Antenna, and others such as CAP-TIC and Atmos BACA. Well, governance focuses a lot on the elaboration of air quality integration and territorial governance tool in order to reduce the emission of atmospheric pollutants and what have you. We're talking about installation of air quality monitoring systems and providing unit equipment with necessary technical support and training for the staff. Newly proposed projects. We have the COSMED. The COSMED is applied also within the EU program and the CBC Med program. The budget is almost 1,250,000 euros, duration 36 months, and we have Genoa with us from Italy, and we have Toulon from France, and Aqaba from Jordan, besides Marseille from France. The Med Cities program also, it is, we're talking about the EasyMed. The EasyMed project, we have partners CMI from Marseille, UNDP Our Gold. The objective of this project is to improve GIS in Al-Fayham. This is the second phase. The first phase was about the adressage, the putting the labels of the streets for the proper postal mail and so on, and also for taxation for the cities. Now with the new phase, we're talking about the putting tax for touristic and historic buildings. The duration is about 24 months, and we will be signing the agreement during the month of October, this coming October. We have Met Challenge. This is also in the process. It talks about the development of touristic tracks and services created in urban events. And this is, in fact, that's the final slide that I'd like always to propose at the end of my presentation, to show the number of partnerships and sister twinning cities with other partners. We're fully engaged, and we're so honored and proud that we were announced this year as the most active union in Lebanon, and we got 3 prizes based on that. Thank you for your attention, and I hope that we'll have a fruitful discussion for all citizens. Thank you.
We all thank Nader Ghazal. Thank you very much for your presentation and clearness of your slides.